Hi crafty friends, this is Joy with Create It with Joy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is for Spellbinders using their Large Die of the Month for July, How Does Your Garden Grow alphabet. I am so excited about this because I love letter dies because you can make so many wonderful things out of them. And so really excited about this card. They're a good size and I like how thin they are, so you really can get kind of a big word onto your card. So let's get started on this project. So here's the dies, if I could talk. And then you get the whole alphabet, and then you get these little floral images. It looks like you get like little stems with leaves and like these little buds, and they're really cute and really sweet. It works perfect, and so you can put these flowers onto your letters. Everything fits great. So I decided that I am going to spell the word lovely, and it fit beautifully on this card. So first, with the background, I'm going to do some distress inking with picked raspberry and spun sugar. I am using the blender brushes from Tailored Expressions. I love them. Oh my gosh, they make for smooth blending. So if you don't have them, you definitely should get some because they are pretty fabulous. So anyways, I laid down the color spun sugar in the center, and then coming back with picked raspberry on the outside. I wanted the inside to be lighter and the outside to be darker, and I'm just going to blend it till I get a really beautiful, nice blend. Really super simple, nothing magical here. Keep blending. I'm going to add a little bit more of that spun sugar, and then you'll see how great that whole inked image looks now. Everything's nice and blended and beautifully pink. So now I am, I didn't even show you guys this. Something happened with my footage. I couldn't even tell you. I took a stencil to the background, and I just took the same picked raspberry, and it was the Brutus Monroe lace stencil that I put over the background and just stenciled it ever so lightly. Now I'm laying out my letters, and I'm going to be spelling lovely, and I used my T ruler to make sure everything was straight, and I had the letter J in backwards to be a placeholder. I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. Once that's done, I'm going to take the L again and line that up. Excuse all my little tape pieces to the left there. And that J held my place perfectly. So I'm going to tape that down and run that again through my die cut machine. Now that that's done, I'm going to take those same letters and doing that on some white fun foam. Again, running that through my die cut machine. Once that's done, I am leaving those letters in the fun foam because whenever I take them out ahead of time, it gets all stretched out and funky. So I am leaving them in, adding some liquid glue, adding my cardstock die cut letters to the top of that, and it kind of just holds it in place. I don't understand it, but that's just how I do things, because when I've not done it that way, I'm like, what is wrong? Why are these pieces all kinds of stretched out? So just adding that to it. That happened a little bit on the E there because the paper didn't stick. And then those will be set aside to dry because I want those letters to be popped up but still look exactly like the background, the stenciled and inked background. Now from Cardstock Warehouse, I am taking their Desert Sand glitter paper and their gold mirror cardstock to cut out these floral images. So for the leaves and the stems, it is in Desert Sand, which is one of my most favorite cardstocks ever. And for the little buds, it is the gold mirror cardstock. And I will put those through my die cut machine and die cut all of those out. Now I've got my A2 size white card base. I'm using the bright white cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. Realized my image was crooked because I for real can't grow it or lay anything down straight. It's always crooked. Using some liquid glue, and now I'm going to apply the letters back in. And so again, you will have this beautiful inked and stenciled image in the background. Your letters will just be popped up 3D off of that, and I just think that is one of my most favorite looks ever. You can do it with even a die cut and colored image in the background. I've done it once with some butterflies, and then you die cut the word out of it. And I just think it is so, so pretty. So this was really fun, and I liked that lace stencil that I used from Bruce Monroe. I'm sorry I didn't have the footage on here, guys, but you all know how to use a stencil, so it was no big deal. But look at how pretty that is. So I'm going to glue all these little pieces together. Some of the flower buds I glued to the front of the stems, and some I glued behind, and so it gives you two different looks, and there's two different shapes of flower buds. And once those are done, we are going to adhere those to the fronts of the letters, which is really a pretty look. I just think this is a really unique die set that way. Really super, super fun. So I've laid everything out. Now I'm just going to take some glue and adhere them down into different spots on the letters. And I love the gold and pink. I mean, you guys know if you've watched my videos for any length of time how much I love gold. Gold, gold, gold. Everything is my most favorite. But I just really think this is such a pretty color combination. A little bit of liquid glue here and there, and it just, again, it just kind of highlights these letters. I talked earlier about how kind of tall and skinny they are, but you know, lovely is a pretty big word, and even if you scooched all your letters together, you could get a bigger word on here. So now I'm going to die cut, or stamp die cut. I'm going to stamp, and I'm sorry that my footage got dark here. It was, I don't know what was going on with my camera. Issues, you guys, issues. Anyways, I stamped and gold embossed the sentiment that says, "You are so," and that is from Simon Says Stamp, Beautiful Flowers. And I trimmed that out, and I'm just going to adhere that on some foam tape. So the whole thing is going to read, "You are so lovely." Isn't that pretty? Just a little bit of liquid pearls, gold pearl, just in a few spots. I even told myself before I put this down, Joy, don't ruin the card. I don't know if you guys talk to yourself like that, but I do. So adding a few of those in and around, and then this card is perfectly done. I could not be more happy. Isn't that so pretty? You can see the stencil design. The gold is so beautiful. Those die cut letters just pop right off this card. It turned out so great. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed this project. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, comment, all those wonderful things. I will have all the products listed and linked below and also on my blog. I do have some affiliate links that cost you nothing, but it does continue to help me. So thank you so very much for using it. You guys are a blessing to me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.